Can I help you?
If these are yours, yeah.
What?
What's going on, Kev?
You tell me.
The flyers! Where did you get these?
Look around and take your pick.
But I gave these to the cabin to deliver.
Well, it looks like they hired Father Christmas and his sledge hit a chimney.
OK, I get the picture. I'll pick them up, all right? I've spent hours on these. Rita was supposed to deliver them.
Yeah, well, obviously she didn't. Or something drastically went wrong.
Kevin, where are you going? You can't leave me with this mess.
I've got a clutch to fix.
Well, we've got to pick them up.
Tell her, I was up half the night on a breakdown. And thanks to you, I've got 3 cars in there what need fixing by tonight. So please, do not ask me to pick litter up. Come on.
Oh, you got him then?
Yeah, where's Chesney?
He's in kitchen with Fizz. We've just arrived.
Oh, so he knows his mother's gone then?
Well, he knows she's not here.
Right. Come on.
Schmeichel!
Hey up, Ches, lad. Are you pleased to see him then?
Yeah, fantastic. What have you got him for?
I thought you'd like to see him, you know. If there's out else you fancy, bacon butty or something.
I've had my breakfast at Fizz's, thanks. Where's my mum?
Ah, well, that's something I want to talk to you about. Sit there.
She's gone again, hasn't she?
Yeah. Truth is, Ches, your mum's not going to live here with us anymore.
So you don't want her back?
No, me and her's finished. Ches, I'm sorry.
I thought it'd be all right when she came back.
I know you did. And I know this isn't easy for you, but it's not easy for me neither.
Hey, Chesney, why don't me and you take Michael out for a walk, eh? Then after, I'm going to Freshco with all the Anne, and you can come with us if you like. We could do with the help.
No, thanks. Come on, Schmeik.
Chesney.
Oh, just leave him, Fizz. Give him some space.
Poor little kid.
Oh, hello. Have you decided to crawl out of your pit now, have you?
Not so loud, eh, babe? Any coffee or anything?
Oh, well, why don't you get your own flaming coffee? Because the days of me seeing to your needs are over.
Look, I've said...
No, Steve, because it's unacceptable. Because you should have known that I would have had something special planned.
And it was special, babe. I enjoyed my surprise. I found out about it. Oysters were delicious.
Really? Is that why you threw them all up over the bathroom floor and then went to bed? You know what, Steve? I spent a fortune on you last night and you threw it back in my face.
Look,
literally.
Will you please stop shouting at me, babe? I've said I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. Must have had a bad pint or something.
A bad pint? No, Steve, you had too many good pints thanks to your precious mother.
It's got nothing to do with my mother.
Oh, really? So she didn't encourage you to get drunk and then ruin my plans?
Oh, come on, you're just being stupid now.
Oh, am I?
Karen, my mum knew as much about your surprise as I did.
You know what? I bet she's having a really good laugh right now.
Karen! Flipping heck. Karen, this was nothing to do with my mother. It was me that was drunk. It was me that was late. It was my fault. Now, I'm sorry, but I just can't do this right now, so will you please back off?
Can I have a go?
If you want.
Not simple in this world, is it?
No.
They've always said I wasn't very bright. At school and that, you know. I used to get picked on because you had to do extra sums and reading with a special teacher. And my hair was always sticking up at the back.
Yeah.
Used to get me on my way to school. And then on my way home. I was always thinking of running away.
Were you?
I would have done if it weren't for greyhounds. I couldn't face the thought of leaving them all.
You could have gone and taken one of them with you.
Which one?
You loved them all.
Yeah. But there was somebody I loved a lot more.
Who was that?
My mum. I love my mum best.
I love my mum.
I know you do. And that's what makes it hard, innit?
She's messed me about, but I can't help it.
Well, she's your mum, ain't she?
I love Les and all, though.
Yeah.
And Janice is nice to me. And Fizz.
There's a lot of people here care about you. I don't think your mum can help the way she is. You know, messing you about and that. But it's okay to love her. I mean, that's fine. But sometimes, it's best to be with people who can look after you proper. You know, people that don't let you down so much. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Do you think Chesney will be okay?
Yeah, he'll be all right. Kirk will keep an eye on him.
He looked gutted, the poor kid.
Yeah, he'll get over it. I did.
Yeah, well, I wished he'd come shopping with me also.
Hey up, Kaz. What's up? You're not talking to us?
Yeah, I'm just...
What? What's up?
I'm off to show Steve and that precious mother of his that I'm not someone to mess with.
See you later, Jan.
Serralo.
Hello, Sally, love, how are you? What happened to that delivery you promised me?
Oh, well, I organised it. And
Oh, so how come they ended up dumped in a bin outside the chip shop?
I've no idea.
Oh, well, I think I can guess. You couldn't be bothered to put them in the newspapers and you dumped them.
I did no such thing.
So why weren't they delivered then, like you said?
Leanne forgot to put them in with the papers. I only realised this after they'd gone out because there was so much going on in here.
Oh, we're all getting to the truth now, aren't we?
Well, yes, if you'll give me a minute to explain instead of shouting the odds all the time. She clean forgot to put them in with the papers, so I paid David to deliver them. It must have been him who put them in the bin.
This is my business I'm trying to promote. What do you think it looks like when somebody picks them up off the street?
You hang on a minute, lady. You're not the only one who's trying to run a business in this street, you know. And in future, you'd be advised to put your hand in your pocket and pay for an advert in local paper.
A pint of lager and a vodka and tonic.
Cheers, Liz.
You know, you should try the bitters sometime. It's won awards.
What for? Most expensive froth?
People like a good head on the beer up this way.
Really? Well, I prefer a good head on a nice slim pair of shoulders, if you don't mind. Aye, here's the birthday boy, looking like he's had a good night. How you going, son?
Steady on, Danny. I'm a bit fragile this morning.
Right.
To pay for your good times, you know.
Yeah, tell me about it. You seen Karen today?
No. Are you all right?
Not really. She done out in the mood this morning.
Tell me something new.
Yeah, well, I really messed up last night. I mean, she got into all that trouble and I'm in here getting legless.
It was your birthday. You're entitled to have a drink with your mum. And how were you to know she were planning something?
Well, should have guessed.
I hope you're not blaming me.
Of course I'm not. Just a bit worried, that's all. I mean, she was really upset.
Hey, you stay there and I'll get you a cup of coffee. Don't worry. She knows which side of bread's buttered. She'll be back.
You've forgotten me, Liz.
Well, we've got Bob roll.
So what are you going to do now you've finished at Sharp?
Dunno, have to have a look round, won't I?
Hey, you could do worse than here. Get great reductions on your weekly Sharp.
Oh, you can forget that. Freshco's wasn't part of my battle plan. Right, we're finished.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Luke, I don't really like doing this.
What's that, love?
Over here. Them two heading for checkout. I mean, maybe they can't afford to buy things, you know, but I don't think it's right to pinch things even when you're desperate, do you?
Them two that had the flowers in the trolley?
Yeah, but not everything's in trolley, is it? They keep slipping stuff in their bags.
You sure about this?
When I saw them do it first time, I started tagging on behind. When I
Right,
saw...
thanks, love. You just wait here out the way and leave this to me.
It's like a 60s film in here.
What are you talking about? You're too young to remember the 60s.
Yeah, I've seen him on telly, haven't I? All pigeons and whippets.
Really? Oh, because I ain't seen a pigeon or a whippet since I left Chingford.
Oh, you know what I mean. A miserable little back street covered in litter. Fish and chip shops stinking the place out.
Say it again, Frank. Sounds like my idea of heaven.
Yeah, well, enjoy it while you can, because we're not going to be living around here that long. And get us another vodka. If I have to live through this, at least I want to be anaesthetised.
Right. Oh, mind yourself, love.
Are all Londoners as rude as them two, Rita?
I believe they're from Chingford, Blanche.
If it's past Gatley, it's London as far as I'm concerned. Now, what are you going to do about this Alf Roberts business?
I don't see what I can do.
Well, you work there. Surely there's something you can do.
We are concerned about the amount of public money they intend to spend.
Well, I shouldn't think Deirdre has any control over the way the council spends its money.
I don't even have any control over my own expenses.
But something has to be done, Deirdre. It's too much money to be spent on such a trivial thing.
But what can I do, Emily?
You can keep your eyes and your ears open, for one thing. Tell us whose idea it is. Let us know who's supporting it and who's against it.
That's asking an awful lot, Blanche. Deirdre's only an employee. We don't want to get her in trouble.
Oh, no, no. But we do need an insider.
Emily's right. So from now on, you just think of yourself as Weatherfield's answer to 007, OK?
Thanks, love. Might as well wheel this to the door and save her bags.
This one's mine. Excuse me, would you mind stepping into my office for a moment, please?
Office? What for?
I've reason to believe you've got items from the store about your persons and you haven't paid for them.
Is this a wind-up or what?
No, you were seen putting the items into your bag without declaring them to the checkout operator.
By you?
I'm not at liberty to say. Now, if you'd like to come with me...
No, get off! We haven't done anything. Come on, John, we don't have to cope with this.
Please, miss, don't call...
Get off! We are! Come on, let's go. I said get off! Get off me!
Don't just stand there for the police!
Come on! Get off!
Hi, Audrey. Hey! Suppose you've heard about the fountain they're erecting in memory of Alf?
I have heard, yeah.
I'm so thrilled. I can't tell you. I mean, after all these years that he's finally honoured for all his work.
You must be very pleased.
I am.
Listen, Audrey, I know it's a great honour, and I'm sure it's well-deserved.
Ooh.
But you might find there are some people who think that all that money could have been put to better use, especially with the council tax going up again.
Oh, who, for instance?
Well, it's not my place to say, but I'm just trying to warn you that you might find there are some folk living round here who aren't as keen to see a fountain dedicated to Alf as you are, however much he did for the local community.
Oh, what do you want?
Les, I know you don't want me here, but I have to see our Chesney.
Yeah, shove off.
Please, Les, he's my son.
Really? And I thought he was just some poor little kid you just keep dumping on.
I didn't leave him this time. You forced me out.
Yeah? And it's staying that way.
I don't think so.
I told you, Scylla. No way do you come in here.
I only want to see my little precious. Come on. Chesney, my little love.
All right, but when you finish, you're straight out. Understood?
I promise. I just want to see my big boy here.
I thought you'd gone again.
No, love. Summit came up and I had to see to it. Sorry I'd not chance to tell you. Here, Luke. I got you some sweets.
Oh, Tom, Mum.
I know what a good lad you are for your Uncle Les.
Oh.
So have you come to take me with you?
No, love. Sorry, I can't do that just at the moment. You see, I'm staying with some friends and there's not really room. You're best off here for the time being.
Les told me why you couldn't stay.
Did he? What did he say?
Just that him and Janice were back together now. And it wasn't right to have two women on the go.
Did he? Well, let me tell you, it's her who's keeping me out. She's only one stopping me from coming back here and living with you.
She's been nice to me, though.
Well, she will have been. She wants you on her side. Makes her look good in front of Les. That's why you've got to keep your eyes and ears wide open and tell me everything that goes on here, all right?
If you say so.
I do. Because quicker you help get her out, quicker I'm back in.
Oh, Liz, thanks.
No problem.
Hi.
Audrey.
All that's missing here is a black cat, a few bats and a cauldron.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know what I mean, Blanche Hunt. 3 of you sitting here putting poison in people's ears.
I'm sorry, Audrey. I find that very offensive.
You know, I'm really surprised at your part in all this, Rita, knowing what a good friend Alf was to you.
My part in what, if I may ask?
This opposition to Alf's memorial fountain.
Well, it is a great deal of money, Audrey.
Ah, so I was right. It is you.
Audrey, this isn't personal.
Oh, so I'm wrong, am I? So I can take it as read that you won't be doing any protesting then, huh?
We already have. Emily's been down to the town hall to register her disapproval.
You've been down to the town hall?
Yes, I have. I'm sorry, Audrey, but I feel very strongly that the money should be spent on something more deserving.
Oh, all right. Well, I get the picture. Well, they do say, don't they, that if you hang round long enough, you know who your true friends are. Well, now I do know.
Thanks, lad.
We ought to sue the lot of you.
If you'd have cooperated in the first place, it wouldn't have ended up like this.
Why should we cooperate? We haven't even done anything wrong.
We have to check out reports of shoplifting. That's our job.
Oh, yeah, and don't you just love chucking your weight about picking on defenceless women?
Defenceless? You nearly bit me arm off.
Yeah, well, you're lucky I didn't bite your head off. Come on, John, let's go.
I really had no intention when I set out on this to upset Audrey.
Well, there's no way of doing it and keeping her happy. What's more, we're well within our rights.
But she's been such a good friend to me. And so has Alf. Yes, but Blanche is right, Emily. You either shut up or put up. And if you put up, you're going to upset other people, especially Audrey.
Be interesting to see what Deirdre can turn up tomorrow.
Well, I only hope you know what you're doing, and we can all live with it at the end of the day. We'll have to, won't we? It's a matter of principle. Goodness knows I don't want to upset Audrey any more than you do. But there are more important issues at stake here than her feelings.
Right, well, better be off. See if the other arse flown back to the nest.
Yeah, and from what I hear, you better not let her catch you drinking again.
Nah, she'll be right. Don't hold a grudge for long.
Well, you're going to find out soon enough, that's for sure.
Right, who's going to buy me a drink then?
Looks like you've been spending some money.
How much have you spent?
Oh, loads. Serious money. I mean, look at this. Dead expensive. And I was in 2 minds whether to buy it or not, 'cause it's not really my type of thing. And then I thought, well, what the hell? It's only money.
Karen?
Right, I'm going to go home, try on some new stuff, so you could either stay here or you could come home with me. Whichever you like.
Right, well, I'll see you then.
You're not going after her, surely?
Mum, just leave it, will you?
I wouldn't believe this unless I'd seen it with my own eyes.
What?
She's got you right where she wants you, hasn't she?
Give you a load more to go with that lot.
What do you mean?
Got load in the garage and delivered by angry residents.
Who?
Don't matter. Damage is done.
Yeah, well, it wasn't my fault. Rita gave them to David and he must have just dumped them.
Yeah, well, at least everyone knows where we are now, even if it is for the wrong reasons.
Well, if Rita had done a job properly, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, if you don't try things, Kevin, you don't get anywhere, and I really want Rosie to go to that school.
Yes, I know, Sal.
So if we meet with a few mishaps trying to raise the cash, it's something we're just going to have to deal with.
Going for a shower.
But don't you want to talk about your daughter's future?
Sally, I'm knackered. I've been working like a dog all week. I just want to get out these clothes, have a shower, and maybe go for a pint.
But you do agree she should go to Oak Hill, don't you?
Yes, Sal. If you say so. I mean, you've done the research.
So I suppose the next step, we should go and visit the place, see if we like it.
Oh, when exactly?
Well, whenever it's convenient for them, I suppose.
Well, you better find out. I can't exactly down tools and go and visit a school. Especially with all the work you keep stuffing at me.
Come on, Sil, it's time you went.
Hang on while I finish my tea.
Forget the tea, come on.
I thought I might wait for our Chesney to get back from kennels with Kirk. Say a proper cheerio.
Oh, yeah, well, there'll be another hour yet. And I don't want you here when Janice gets back.
All right, all right. I don't want you getting into any bother. I can see you and her are an item now. I don't want to be in the way.
Good.
I just want to know I can come round and see my little lad from time to time, that's all.
If you're so concerned about Chesney, why don't you take him with you?
I told you, I'm dossing on a mate's floor. It wouldn't be right.
No, of course it wouldn't. Come on, out.
What is she doing here?
It's all right, Jan, calm down. She's just off.
I came to see Chesney, that's all. I won't be bothering you any longer.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Ta-ra then, Les. And thanks for letting me in to see little lad. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
See you then.
You weren't supposed to let her in.
How could I stop her once the lad had seen her? Anyway, you've been taking your time, haven't you? What have you been up to?
Duh, shopping.
Let's just get everything inside and then we'll tell you.
Oh, Les! Remember to give Chesney them sweets I bought him, won't you?
Yeah.
Only I spent hours queuing up at Freshco's trying to pay for them. There was this great big kerfuffle going on. I had to wait ages.
Did she just say Freshco?
Yeah, why?
Yeah. I might have known.
Now what?
Here, that cow. She set us up. Well, you enjoy your moment, lady, because it's the only one you're ever gonna get. The gloves are off now. This is war.